Welcome back to more read-only memories. Alright, we're gonna pick up right where we left off with Turing, telling me my plant is dead. You know, your Cassola ovata isn't doing very well, Zootroid. Oh yeah, I forgot I named my guy Zootroid. That's a good name. Have you been overwatering it? My what? This jade plant you have on the windowsill here. It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing. Great. I have a shitty landlord. That's wildy Yeah, I think so. I think it is time to give the landlord another call. I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. But considering the fact that he has still not responded to my original request for service on the broken window latch, I am not hopeful. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a net search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon. Oh, good. See, this is why you should always do a background check before you get into an apartment. Okay. Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I continue to formulate a stratagem. Alright. Yeah, I don't need to know about Wilty. Old Wilty. Old Wilty or Wonty. Okay, Zootroid. Still, I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's a plant. It's okay. Oh! It's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. Ooh, we're gonna meet a new character. Nice. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location. Thank you. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go meet Tomcat. Ooh! Going to the Stardust Club. So I think this, okay, that's Hayden's apartment, so this must be where we're going. Let's go. Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. You know those flashing neon signs? They're frequent liars. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust. Hopefully you can find Tomcat inside, and some answers about the possible kidnapping and very possible murder of Hayden. Alright. Oh, who's this guy? The bouncer. Let's look at the bouncer. The bouncer for Stardust seems almost pensive as he watches the street, pausing every now and then to take a drag from his vaporizer. You smoke a cigarette like a man. Alright, Ooh, it's like Dropsy! Can I hug the bouncer? You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare. Just like in Dropsy. Alright, do I have anything? My ID card! Alright, looks good to me. Oh, it worked! Welcome to Stardust. Thank you. Ooh, look at this parked car. Look at this futuristic-ass car. Let's look at it. A 2060 ZS Coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know how you spent a fortune of credits on a car. True enough. Can I use it? You push the car. Cool. Can I talk to the car? You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognize your voice, so it just sits there. Good car! That's a good car. Alright. Oh yeah. This is a Christmas game. Maybe I should have saved this for the Christmas season. Ah, well. Okay, look inside. The door to Starbucks is Starbucks. The door to Starbucks is inviting. Look at all their pumpkin spice lattes. It looks packed tonight. Alright, let's go in. Welcome to Stardust. Ooh, look at this guy. This is the place. Have you ever been here before, Zootroid? Let's see. This is my first time, but I don't think it will be my last. Especially with this studly gentleman standing right there. Ooh. Look at his beard hair. The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system. Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start? Good question. Let's check the bar. Alright. Good idea. Maybe the bartender could tell us where to find Tomcat. Alright. Whoa, look at this. Look at this guy. Woof. Alright. What the hell's a scrap brick? What the hell's a Zazrit? What the hell's everything here? Okay, let's talk to the bartender. Look at the bartender. A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly. Enough, given his size. Alright. What else can I do? Oh, I think I will. Reaching over the bar like that comes off pretty threatening. Yeah, I imagine it would. Alright, let's talk to the bartender. Hey friend, what can I do for you? I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions about a possible kidnapping, murder, and B&E. Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be? Let's see, I'll take oh, there's more. A rusty nail, and Cure Royale, and an Arctic Harvest. A clumsy Belarusian, spicy gentleman, a hazy spike. 7 minutes, a sunshine cloud, an air drink. A fluffy dream, a TMN, a scotch drop and roll. A subtle bitch. You know what? I will take a subtle bitch. So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that? Dictionary. The free and open alcoholipedia says whipped cream vodka, strawberry liqueur, creme de la menthe, and soda water. Well, that sounds tasty. Alright, you got it. Coming right up. Subtle bitch served. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna drink down. That subtle bitch. God damn it. Now, what is it you need to know? Let's see, tell me a bit about yourself. Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Madrid. Or Madrid? Madrid? I'm gonna go with Madrid. I've been manning the bar Stardust for longer than I'd like to admit, and owned it for a bit longer than that. Don't places like this come to go with a flat? Yeah. That's true, and that was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I suppose I'm just a stubborn guy and kept throwing good money after bad. After 2 years, things started to pick back up again. We got some regulars around here. They started bringing in enough new folks, and it reached critical mass pretty quick. What did you do before Stardust? Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan... Oh, I'm doing the exact wrong... Well, you know what? That particular voice wouldn't be very friendly, PC, so let's just stick with what I got. When I immigrated from Pakistan, you know, this is a typical Pakistani accent after all. I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, and I know always how to crack skulls. So that's what I did. In the end, I guess I wasn't cut out for that line of work. And after one close shave too many, I got out. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. How's your subtle bitch? Is that good? I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. Alright. Yeah, we're looking for Hayden. Do you know him? Hayden? Older guy, does some, sort of computer work at Parallax. I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know a thing about him being missing, though. He comes in here every couple of weeks, hangs out at the bar, chats with people, typical stuff. Doesn't really seem like his scene, though. But I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him lately. I'll let you know. Alright, I'm meeting a Tomcat. I'm pretty sure I saw Tomcat come in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. They? Is Tomcat two people? Is Tomcat a fusion? I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. What? Why are we calling them they? Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come over here, I'll tell them someone's looking. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck. Do you just have problems identifying when one person is two people? Are you seeing double? Do you need corrective eye lenses? Alright, chair. It's a chair. Moving on. What is Zaz? Poster for the band Zazzin, one of the more popular live acts here in the city. Cool. What's this one? Scrap Brain, a new single by Zazzin, sponsored by ArenaBox. Ah. Poster with a face on it. It's poster ad for the new art exhibit at New Drive in the Fillmore district. Oh, I can just use it? Careful, it's kind of cute there. Okay, moving on. I like this music, it's really jumpy. A flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade about to open in Japantown. Come to sunny, funny Japantown. I've saved the location to my memory. Let's go once it opens. Yes, let's, Turing. Alright, we're gonna go right. Whoa, look at all these people. Ooh, look at, oh, is that a cat person? Oh, he looks like one of the guys from Dimension X in the classic Ninja Turtles cartoon. Why do I know that? I know too much about the Ninja Turtles. Okay, let's talk to cat person. A woman stands at a drink table. Quietly, people watching. Alright. Touch? You got a death wish, Zootroid? Maybe I do. Hey, Belly. You know I got a death wish. Alright, let's talk to question mark. Yes? What do you want? Hello! I'm looking for a person named Tomcat. What the hell? So you head right up to the chick with the ears because, of course, she'd have the cat name. I get it. Unfreaking believable. Yeah, you know what? Don't get your fur in a knot. I'm just asking around. I think you're in the wrong place, asshole. The protests you're looking for are at Genus with the other bigots. Now get away from me before I have Madrid throw you out after I beat you down to size myself. Are you sure you're a journalist? Oh. Hey there. I heard you were looking for me. What can I do for you? That's not a voice I want to use. What voice do I want to use for this guy? Weird girl? Oh. I'm suddenly understanding everything now. Uh-oh. Okay, what voice do I use? Okay, we'll figure it out. Are you Tomcat? I don't know what I want to do for this one. Okay. The one and only. Although I'd prefer it if you keep it a little quieter than you have been. I do my share of moseying on both sides of the law, if you know what I mean. Oh, actually, you know what? This voice works. I like it, because he's the law. Alright. Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time? Nah, Jess is just a bit of a prickly pear. She'll probably give hell to just about anyone who wandered up and started bothering her with something. No matter what. To what do I owe the pleasure of our meeting here? A friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you. Hayden's missing? Well, that's sour news indeed. I see you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now. You know about me and my creation? Hayden never mentioned your involvement to me. Sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would interface properly with the network. Got that all on the first try. I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me? Not much more on that end. I didn't have much to do with your core AI routine, so I can't really elaborate. Sorry, D. Anything else I can help you with? Yes, tell us about yourself. Sure. You might have heard of me in the news. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM service. Caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or a malicious animal, or criminal, or an animal criminal. That could be a thing. There's a cat person over there. Why can't an animal be a criminal? Who's to say? Earned myself an enforced debt blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige. Yes, why hack into Parallax? Guess I did it so I could see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than any of the government in any ways. Many ways. Many ways. Well, as many ROMs as they have on the market, they need some of the toughest on security in the world. So what was it? Kid genius or malicious criminal? I don't know. Hey, I didn't really throw in and steal anything. But I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes. Not always. You getting my drift? I do some things. Oh, we have fun. Oh, for fuck. The South? It was a Southern accent? Alright, fine. No, dear. I'm California born and raised. I read a lot about books during my mandated blackout. It just happened to get into novels about down south. Oh shit, I just realized! This person's Mouse from Reboot. That's who this person is for me. I like to imagine myself as a Southern belle. Or maybe I'm just having 3 walk-in closets full of clothes. How did you know Hayden? Hayden and I met not long after my blackout ran out, when he tapped me for my expertise in cracking the Lips OS. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward man. What was Hayden working on? Mostly that little guy you got there. I'm sure he had his fingers in a lot of pies, but Turin is all I knew about. Yeah, my computer runs on Lips OS. What are the odds? The Live Intelligence Processing System is the primary operating system all Parallax computers used to run on, but the company has since expanded it to make it especially useful for their ROMs. It's real heavy on learning algorithms so it can tailor itself to each user's habits, and it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files. Woof, there's a lot of jargon. Yes, do that, please. Do it like a Reddit thread. And that's a fancy way of saying all RAMs connect to all the RAMs within range, and they share any files amongst themselves that the user hasn't flagged as private. Alright. It's handy... Oh, I forgot the voice I was doing. It's handy in dense population areas like Neo-SF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Ooh, the internet! I know about that! Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connected to regular old pipes. Yuck. Yeah, I hate pipes. Alright, do you know why he might have gone missing, Tomcat? I'm not real sure. He was super hush-hush about his work on Turing, and that might have made Parallax upset. They're working on their own projects, and I'm certain Hayden had some sort of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them. That would just mean that he would get fired, maybe even sued, but I can imagine why they would disappear him. They ain't got the CIA on anything. Okay, yeah, seriously though, what's up with Catgirl? Don't you worry about Jess none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to the genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with a lot of awful pricks. Hey, you know, I don't care. If you're a cat lady, that's cool. Everybody does their own thing. If people want to be cat people, that's cool. You do you, Jess. Cause, well, she's a hybrid. Yeah, you know what? I shouldn't. I'm a good person. Good call. Alright, yeah, let's ask some more questions. As it suits you, hon. So how do we find Hayden? Good question. I'm not really sure, hon, but I guess it might help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We could go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. Interesting. You want me to go back into the kidnapped person's apartment, take the data out of his computer, and go over it with you? Okay, Tomcat. Alright, I'll oblige. Good luck. A Turin, you keep him out of trouble. Alright. What about this dancer? What about this rad dancer? They're really into dancing right now. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? Yeah! Alright! Alright, let's dance it! Yes, let's dancing indeed. Oh, what's over here? A Mega Phobator. It's an arcade cabinet. Mega Phobator. Only the most ghost shootin'est, school blastedest fun you'll have this side of the bay. Can I use it? It's currently out of order. Well, fuck. Alright. Arena game arcade machine. It's busted. Stardust should take better care of their machines. I know, right? What about IndyCat? The arcade version of Super Indy Karts, or Indy Karts. One of the most fun and dynamic kart racing games around. Currently out of order. This machine isn't playable. Of course it's not. I gotta say though, this looks a lot like... What is that, F-Zero? I was gonna say Mario Kart, but now that I see the little thing, it looks like F-Zero. Whatever. Alright. So we learned things. I did a lot of bad voices, which is how I have my fun. And, oh, what's this movie poster? Red World, an indie flick premiering in the Castro Theater. Alright, well that was worth looking on. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. So, when we come back, we're going to go back to Hayden's apartment, get the data cache, and meet back up with Tomcat, who may or may not be a suspicious character. I don't know. Seems a bit suspicious that she wants to look at all this data. Maybe she had Hayden kidnapped, and she's gonna take his data, use me as a patsy, and then get rich off of his designs. Huh? I'm being a detective right now. A detective journalist. So, join me again for another episode of Read Only Memories on the Spontaneous James YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.